Is it possible, just possible, that there's something we don't fully understand here about God, about life, and about ourselves? The understanding of which would change everything. If that's possible, of course, there are those who say, no, it's not possible. It's all right there. It's all in the scriptures. It's all in the books. It's all in the teachings. It's all in the messages. There's nothing we don't understand. We understand it completely. But if we think that it's possible, just possible, that there may be some data missing, that there's more to know about all of this, if we think that's just possible, then we're in the right place by being in this program right now.
What I noticed as a young child, there was this song, it's called Children from One Father. And I thought, yeah, one father, I could imagine that. But what about the mother? Where was the mother in the whole story? And there was Mother Mary, of course. And she had a baby like that. And I was like, but if there's a father and there's a mother, why, I was a wise child. But I always question that. Where's the feminine part in our religion?
The goddess is the feminine principle that is half the cosmos. That we have a masculine and feminine principle in the cosmos of creation, of birth, of cycles. And we have, for the last, 3,000 years or so, mostly worship the masculine, and our world is sorely out of balance because of it. And it's not just about the oppression of women. I mean, that's being addressed, and of course it still goes on, but we started that with women's liberation. But it's what's missing in the conversation as we try to heal our world. And if we are to birth a new era, which I believe we are in the process of doing, birth comes through the feminine. I mean, that's just the way it is. Men create, they certainly do, but there is a birthing organic process that comes through the feminine. And if we don't honor the goddess, we're only playing with half a deck.
The goddess is calling, the feminine spirit. She has been crushed for long enough and, has been rising gradually. And, I think this is all part of like the great awakening that we're in right now. This is a fantastic time for us to be living in.
Divine feminine empowerment is the most critical thing that is happening on the planet now. The knowledge, the wisdom, the healing is coming through the women. The women need to be empowered. The women need to step into their power and hear that calling, and that will transform the world.
This is the great awakening that we are taking part of it. Some people call it the great turning, where we're turning the trajectory from where we've gone towards something to the future. And it is that, but turning kind of implies we're staying on the same level. Awakening says we're taking it to a new level. So I like the idea of awakening, that it's a change of consciousness, and we are awakening our divine nature. I feel that, one of my sayings is evolution is the God's way of making more gods.
Consciousness is expanding, and, particularly with, the physicalness of it too, with the pandemic. So it's right in our face. People are being forced to confront their own themselves and their own awakening. And the women are rising.
Women are amazing. Women are geared to take care of the whole tribe, of take care of everyone, multitask. Women have incredible superpowers. So it's to your advantage, big time, to support the women to come into their power, because the team of the evolved sacred masculine and sacred feminine together is unstoppable. That's what it's supposed to be. And that's how we're supposed to walk into this new earth that we're creating now, is the complete power of the sacred masculine and sacred feminine in their full power, with blended powers of each other's into it as they work in high-level collaboration and union.
When someone says you are the goddess, I open myself to reflect allow others to see the goddess reflected in them?
The goddess made so much sense to me. You know, it was like the god was out there, like some god on some throne watching over us all, or, you know, something like. And then the goddess was like the connection to the earth and the connection to myself and the connection of love and nurturing. And that made so much sense to me. And so I instantly knew, like, I am a goddess because I am part of the earth and the earth is part of me, and that I'm connected to the universe and the cosmos and to each and every human being. And to me, you know, the goddess is love. The goddess is connection. The goddess, to me, is accessible.
So when you ask me, what does the goddess mean to me? What the goddess means is that there is a fullness and a richness to divinity itself that includes every conceivable aspect.
She has many faces, but in the end, all is for love.
For me, it was really to truly love myself and to love all the parts of myself, not just the good, right? Because, you know, we have our shadow side and we have our trauma and our triggers, but to love all of it and to embrace it and to truly feel worthy, and to step into that divine feminine power that is innately in us. You know, we spend so many years of being shamed and blamed and, you know, denied of our gifts, made fun of. You know, oh, you're crazy. You know, how many of us get that one, right? We're all crazy. So I just truly have embraced the authenticity of who I am and truly love who I am and feel completely worthy to be walking this path and to be truly a goddess.
The goddess is two things in one. One is just the all-loving, all-nurturing, all-nourishing mother energy, you know, great mother energy. So many of us, you know, whether we've had incredible mothers, like actual mothers in our lives, or not so great actual mothers in our lives, no matter what the spectrum is, all of us, I believe, at least for me, is like, there's a deep longing to merge with this archetype and this energy of the mother, the one who just is just always there to nurture you, always there to support, always there to wrap her big loving arms around you and let you know that it's okay.
Goddess calls us into galactic citizenship. She calls us into global citizenship. She calls us all to the round table.
Those of us who are connecting to the goddess, there are many different inroads, many different ways we find, you know, paths that lead us in that direction, but it's all about connecting to the divine feminine within ourselves, in our world, in the goddess archetypes that call to us, and ultimately in the form of what I refer to as God, you know, the total God being.
She lays down separations. She cultivates unity. She's dynamic in the love of all her children. And remembering her, connecting with her, puts us in this idea of the Hugh family.
When this program is complete, it will contain a wide variety of ideas, understandings, and expressions that each of us can explore deeply and then at last go within.
I always wanted to be a goddess, and I never ever thought of myself as a goddess. You know, really living in survival mode and not flowing in life and knowing how magical it is.
A lot of people are living their life in a kind of survival mode. So how do you feel like you can transition from that survival mode into being in flow with the goddess energy and the divine feminine?
Really being in your heart, flowing from your heart.
Yeah, beautiful. I love that so much. So actually, you have a little something to share with all of us about opening and activating the heart. Would you like to do that?
A lot of us, when we're feeling stressed or we're swimming in it and we just can't get out, because, being in love and in our hearts and all that, it all sounds great. But sometimes we just can't get there. And then, we all say, well, go take a walk and be in nature. And sometimes we don't have time to do that. And it's not always easy to get in nature. So I find that this is just a great, easy way just to take a moment, to a time out, so to speak, right? Take a time out for yourself, okay? When you're just getting so stressed and you just have a lot of anxiety and you can't seem to find your way back to your heart, to be in love. So I am inviting all of you to just close your eyes and take a deep breath and relax. And feel your body. And feel the space around your body. Knowing that you and the space are one. So I'm going to ask you to bring your awareness into your heart. And feel your heart. You just really want to fill this energy with love and gratitude. You're going to create this ball of energy. You can give it a name, a color. I call this entelechy for myself. And when you feel that this ball of energy you have is so filled with love, you're going to bring that ball of energy down into your solar plexus, down into your sacral, down into your root, and into your earth star, and all the way down into the dirt, the rocks, the minerals, the crystals, all the way to the core of Mother Earth. And you send that love and gratitude and tell her that you love her. And she will always send her love back. You shall feel this energy come back up your earth star, your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and out your crown. Now visualize this energy of love and gratitude in a beautiful ball of light. And you're going to send that light up to the creator, the divine, the goddess, God, creator of all that is, whatever that is for you. Send that energy up higher and higher to the highest plane. And tell the creator of all that is, the divine, the goddess, that you love him. Woo! And you'll feel that energy come back down. And right into your heart. And this love in your heart is expanding, getting brighter and stronger. Whew. So when you feel full, I invite you to open your eyes and come back into this space and be present. Now you can walk through your day in love and gratitude. Love and blessings.